Hey guys, and welcome back to Mommy Talk. Today I am doing my 26th week pregnancy vlog. I really mean to do these pregnancy vlogs weekly, and I have been failing so hard at that, but I'm not gonna let it deter me. I'm just gonna keep working on it and, you know, trying my best at getting videos out more consistently, which is something I've always struggled with. So first things first, I am freaking huge. I'm a whale. I feel like a whale. I'm so huge. I already feel like stretched to the limits, and I'm like thinking, do I always get this big at this early? Like, I'm 26 weeks, but I'm already feeling like I'm full term, and I keep getting comments from other people, like just strangers, like out on the street, just being like, making comments about my size, which of course I always try to be like, yeah, you know, they're like, oh, about to bust any minute and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you know, any minute now. Except not, I got like 3 more months. I just already feel so big, and the baby already feels so heavy. I'm sure I've probably felt this exact same thing at like this exact same stage of pregnancy, and I'm like wondering like, how can I get any bigger than this? But I obviously am going to, so that'll be interesting. I'm tired all the time. I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. All I want to do is sleep and lay down. Literally, I could fall asleep right now. I could just like crawl into my bed with my weighted blanket and just like take a nap right now because I'm just so tired. I like always have to take a nap like every single day, or like if I don't, I have to go to bed at the earliest, which is one of the reasons why I'm not getting these vlogs out very consistently, because my editing time really should be after the kids go to bed, because I have to focus on it. I'm the kind of person that like doesn't really do well with multitasking. I have to like focus on one thing at a time, and like having the kids awake during the day and constantly bugging me while I'm trying to edit is not, like, I don't do very well with it. I have done it before, but I don't do well with it. I try to usually edit like after bedtime, but I've been so tired lately that like by the time all the kids get in bed, I go to bed too, because I am so tired I can't stay awake anymore. My hips are really starting to hurt a lot, especially if I do any kind of activity. And I don't mean like crazy activity like going out and working out for 3 hours. I just mean like cleaning for a couple hours, or cleaning my house or whatever. And it's like, it just, by the time I'm done cleaning and picking up my house, which granted can take a few hours sometimes, but it really, like, I'm exhausted. My whole body is exhausted. Like, not like a I'm ready to sleep tired. It's like my whole body just like feels noodly, and it feels exhausted. I'm in a lot of pain all over. I've had SPD with pretty much all my pregnancies, I think. So I'm expecting that this pregnancy probably won't be any different, but I can already feel my hips starting to like separate. And if I like clench my thighs together, my pelvic bone, I can feel it like going like this. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. I don't really know what to do about it, or if there is anything that you can do about it. I'm sure from here it's only gonna get worse, since I'm not even in my 3rd try yet. And so far it's not too bad if I'm mostly just resting, but if I'm doing a lot of activity, my hips and my pelvis are like in a lot of pain. Next thing to report on, this is actually like not super news, but my belly button has like officially and all the way popped out, and you can kind of see like in my last few videos that it's been pretty much popped out already. It's already been popped out for quite some time, but like now it's like completely popped out. Like there's nothing left to pop out. Like it's all the way popped out at this point. I still haven't gotten my line, like that dark, I think it's called like a linea nigra or something like that, that dark line that like goes up and down your belly. I haven't gotten that yet, or I don't know if I will at all, but in all my other pregnancies, I have gotten that line, and I've gotten it usually pretty dark. I thought maybe the other night I could kind of see like the faintest of lines on like above my belly button, but I don't know for sure if that's what I was seeing, or if it was just like a trick of the light, because it was really dark when I was kind of like looking at it. But I will keep you updated. I'm definitely waddling now. I've got the waddle thing down pat, and it's like so ridiculous. I can feel it. I don't really know how it looks to other people, but I can feel myself waddling around. I literally can't help it, because I just feel like there's a basketball in the way and I can't walk normally. Like it just isn't working out. So I definitely am like, have got the pregnancy waddle thing down pat. I think in my last pregnancy vlog I was mentioning how I was kind of lucky because I hadn't hit the stage of like having to get up in the middle of the night to pee yet, Well, now I'm officially doing that, like as of this week. I am getting up. It's not super frequent, but it is about once a night that I like usually wake up and my bladder feels full and I have to get up and go to the bathroom. I will say though that usually a lot of times when I wake up to go pee, it's because I think someone else has woken me up or something else has woken me up. So like one of the boys going to the bathroom and they like flip on the light and like the light startles me awake, or one of the boys coming into my room to crawl into my bed or something, and then I can't get back to sleep unless I go to the bathroom. I don't know if I have ever woken up just by myself because I need to pee. I don't think I've really been like keeping track of that, so I don't really know. But I usually, as of this week, about once a night, I do get up in the middle of the night about at least once to go to the bathroom. The only other thing that I think that I have to like update on is like, okay, so like I have this fondness for this cereal that's actually only sold at like Walmart. Walmart has done this really magical thing where they have put like marshmallows to like all of their cereals, which is like the most ideal thing as a kid. Like, you know, like you want marshmallows, like those crunchy little marshmallows in all your cereals. They have put marshmallows in their version of Captain Crunch. So it's like one of my favorite cereals, even though it's like literally nothing but sugar and heart attack. I had a bowl the other day and I realized after I ate it that I was like feeling really dizzy and really like faint and lightheaded, and I felt like I was gonna pass out. I felt like I couldn't breathe very well, and I kept having to sit down, which like isn't a good thing when you're by yourself with your kids, especially since I was trying to make them breakfast at the time. So it's not like I could have just like rested and been like, here, you watch TV, because I ate the bowl of cereal because I really needed something like in my stomach right away, but I was making them pancakes and eggs, and so I was like in the middle of cooking when this was going on. Got to the point where I was like I felt really close to blacking out, and I've blacked out or come close to blacking out like several times in my life. It's a very common thing for me to do like during pregnancy. That's not like unusual, especially since I can get really anemic, but I realized that it had literally happened the previous day, like right around the same time after I'd eaten a bowl of very sugary deliciousness, you know, cereal. And so I'm starting to wonder if maybe there's a correlation. That was the last of the bag, so I haven't really been able to test it since, but I probably will buy that cereal again because it's a favorite around this house. Plus it's like, it's a big bag and it's cheap, so I probably will buy it again. And I haven't really noticed that eating anything else like super sugary, so I don't know if it was maybe just a coincidence or not. But yeah, I felt like super lightheaded and super dizzy. So I'll definitely probably be talking to my doctor about bringing up my anemia again, because it could have been that. And the last time I talked with her about it, I was like borderline dangerous anemia, and we were talking about possibly like if it was still pretty low at my next appointment that she would put me on iron supplements. It can get really bad for me and I end up passing out. Nothing else to report on like physical symptom wise. I haven't really had any cravings other than like I just want a bunch of like sugar and chocolate and like junk food, which like I hate, because there was a point in my pregnancy when like all I craved was like healthy food and like fruit and salad, and that's like all I wanted to eat. So I'm like so disappointed that like all I want now is cookies and chocolate bars, all the bad junk food for you. Weight gain, I actually haven't been keeping track of this. I hate like watching that number rise anyway, because I'm feeling like so insecure about my weight right now. But I'm pretty sure the last time I weighed myself I was like almost 160. I was like 158. So far I've gained like almost 30 pounds, almost like 27 or 28 pounds. Still within like the normal healthy range, because you're supposed to gain between 25 to 35 pounds. That's what you're like allowed to gain. I usually go over, I think I've gained 40 for like every pregnancy, like 40 consistently. So I'm not like super worried about it, but it is always hard to like watch that number raise. The boys are still super excited. They talk about the baby all the time. So it's like so nice to have like the boys like so involved and so excited for their baby sibling. And I'm just like, I'm excited. They always want to like feel the baby kick. They always like ask about the baby and say like goodnight to the baby and stuff like that. So it's just really nice to have them all like so excited even before the baby's here. Zuko in particular is so cute about it. He's like always talking about the baby, and like he always is trying to sit in my lap, so it always just like comes up. But he's always like talking about the baby in my tummy, but then he talks about the baby in his tummy, which he refers to as Zuko baby. He goes, my Zuko baby is in my tummy, and it's like the cutest thing ever. I adore it, and I never want to forget it because he always talks about his Zuko baby, and it's like the cutest thing ever. I'm officially on summer break now as well as from my job, so if you guys don't know, or if you haven't been following me for a little bit, I work in a public school setting, so I'm not working during the summer, so we are officially all on break, me and the kids. Hopefully I will be able to have a little bit more time to like get out not only these videos, but like get back into just my regular vlogging as well. Feeling pretty motivated like right this minute, but I tend to like really shell myself off and isolate myself when I get really depressed, which I've been really struggling with for the past few months. But I'm working on it. I'm working on myself and my mental health, and just trying to be a better me and a stronger me and a more empowered me and a more independent me. That is currently my goals right now. All those things I just mentioned, getting more videos out consistently, maybe even getting a wider audience, that would be awesome. Subscribe to me if you aren't already. Let me know if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Make sure you guys are liking this video. Make sure you are subscribing if you aren't already so that you never miss an update from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I have to show you my 26-week bump. Measurements this week. So I'm officially up to 42 inches, if you can see that. 42. Okay, so I'm officially up to 42 inches, which I feel like isn't too bad. I feel like I'm growing way faster than I actually am, because I actually haven't gained as much like width as I thought I had. But anyway, so 42 inches, so I've gained another inch, I think, since my last video. All right, so that's all I have today. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Make sure if you guys have like any other questions for me, to make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Make sure you are liking this video, please, and subscribe if you aren't already, so that you never miss an update from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye guys.